Yo, what is up, y'all? Mental Muscle Coach here. And it goes without saying that when we think about our lives, when we think about trying to become our best selves and the different elements and factors that are involved in achieving that, it can feel really complex. It can feel really difficult at times because sure, we can read all the self-help books, we can watch all the videos per se, but ultimately we realize that the journey to self-discovery and to self-transformation is not easy. That being said, it is made even more difficult because of the fact that we have an invisible bias that we don't even realize. There's a tool that we have within our biology, within our psychology, that we're not utilizing because we in westernized civilization have not been trained to understand this fundamental element about ourselves. So my question to you is this: are you only able to learn through your mind? And no, I'm not just talking about textbook learning. I'm not talking about learning that's conducive to you playing a guitar or learning to tap dance. No, I'm talking about learning as the fundamental element that leads to transformation and growth in our lives. Is the only way we're able to learn and progress through mental understanding, through the mind itself. And while it seems logical because it's like, yeah, how else would you learn other than your mind? The answer is no. The other primary tool of learning that we don't utilize is our body. According to Shunk in 2016, who produced this literary piece, this educational piece, talking about the vast array of theories in psychology. And one of the primary and powerful theories that was referenced that is very backed by research is embodied learning or somatic learning. And basically what this references is the body as a means of learning for us, as a means of enacting transformation within our lives. And you see, because of the way Western civilization has biased our way of approaching life, Western civilization has always prioritized mind over body, prioritized thinking over intuition and experience and things like this. And so ultimately, we ourselves think that it is only through thinking that we can learn. But thinking is only one tool. It's only one vehicle that is conducive to the mind. But when we learn through the body, we realize that we can learn through emotion. Because you see, emotion is expressed physically through our body. And so this changes the game because it says not only can we learn from books and not only can we learn from our experiences when we think about them, but we can also learn based upon how events make us feel. And so let's say, for example, if you have a panic attack, how do you know that you are having a panic attack? Yeah, sure, you're experiencing anxiety, but you can only call it that because it's being manifested as physical representations. It's giving you physical symptoms and sensations that are conducive to that panic attack. So whereas usually we may try to reject those emotions, we may try to shun the sensations that we're feeling because we're saying, oh, I'm having a panic attack, this is terrible. What can I think? What thoughts can I have to bring myself out of this panic attack? But what could we do if we were to begin to understand emotion as a potential means or tool or instrument of learning? That when we have sensations, and now mind you, I'm not speaking specifically with panic attacks because that's something with immense specificity. You know, there are times where somebody may need medication for those kind of things, what have you, but just follow me on this. That when we come to understand, what if I can learn from my emotions? What if I can learn from the sensations that arise within me when events happen? Instead of me just getting mad when that person cuts me off on the road, what if I look at the anger and I use it as a means of learning and I say, what does this say about me? What does this say about how I should progress? What does it say about parts of me that I should strip away? And so ultimately what I'm saying is very simple. That we have two means of learning, not only the conscious mind, the mind we have here, but also our subconscious mind, our body. From the tool of emotion, we can leverage that and become very powerful in the process of inner transformation. I love y'all. Mental Muscle Coach out. Peace, baby.